Well, hello, 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 and more hello to all you wisdom walkers out there. This is Jojopah Maria and Saroma coming to you with the elemental wisdom for the month of June 2023. Yeah. We're making it. We're making it. We're making it through this very powerful nature year, and there's been a lot going on. And so it's my great pleasure to show up in this way to bring you some of the elemental wisdom from the Dagara Medicine Wheel. And I always honor my teachers, Malidoma and Sobonfu Some, who brought this wonderful technology to us here in the West, into Western culture from Burkina Faso, called the land of the ancestors. Yeah, yeah. And this wisdom is designed to help us navigate through our month, our day, in a way where we are supporting ourselves in choosing the love over fear and staying very mindful of the fact that, yeah, adversity is going to show up, but let it be the engine of our success rather than what is holding us back or having us feel like we shouldn't be moving forward, right? Yeah, definitely. So, June is the second of 3 water months that we have every year, according to the Dagara wisdom. And it's always about releasing, releasing something, making peace with something. And this month on my Wisdom Walk Talk, I am talking about be the change. And so this information I'm going to share with you tonight, the elemental wisdom, very much aligned with this, very much aligned with supporting you in becoming an evolved human and being the change, really becoming conscious of how it is that this process of the change happens. Because we've got a mineral month, we've got a double water week, I mean, a mineral week, a double water week, then a nature week, and then an earth week. So it's like we're going around in this cycle of, remembering our purpose, really letting go, really surrendering, really opening up. And then we get into the changes that are important for us to be experiencing now. And then we land on earth. Yeah, we land on earth, and this is definitely about receiving the support that we need. So I am going to go through them with you, with the opportunities and distractions for you. And again, keep in mind that June is definitely a month of going on this journey very consciously, we can, of being the change, becoming the evolved humans that we need to be for this new earth. So here we go. This Sunday that just happened, we entered into a mineral week. And here's the opportunity. It's about remembering your purpose, allowing the power of love to remind you of who you truly are, what you really want to do and have and be in your life. Follow your heart and soul and take the necessary risks to experience your true power and uniqueness. And so there are so many of us experiencing these shifts that are going on, that have been going on, but it seems like, especially this month, it is more in our face. It's really pushing up. So here are some distractions to be on the lookout for so that you can really stay focused on living purposefully. The first is choosing to stay in confusion. Yeah, confusion is truly a choice. And you're not going to go forward toward your purpose if you believe you're confused. Now, not knowing is one thing, but confusion is clearly something else. And you can always ask for the clarity that you need, and it will be given. Engaging in melodramas, So easy to do. So easy to do, even unconsciously. But again, that loops us back into an energy that does not support us moving forward into higher purpose. Next, taking on problems and challenges that you have the ability to tackle, but which are not for you to do because they were not in alignment with your higher purpose. So again, really avoid that, especially those of us who really like to solve problems for people. Yeah, sometimes let people do what they need to do. The fear of failure always can pop up and prevent us from taking that next step forward into the unknown. And then last but not least, procrastination. And procrastination is really about when the door is opened, the way is made, but you come up with excuses for why you can't do it. That's really what procrastination is about. And it's all fear. It's all fear stuff. So hopefully you will be able to stay conscious of those distractions and stay focused on really, listening to and really tapping into your heart and soul about your higher purpose calling that is happening. Yeah. Now, next week on Sunday, June the 11th, we're going to step into that double water week. Yeah, so we get twice the water. And here's what the opportunity is. It is about releasing what can no longer support your new journey. Yes. Call upon the power of love and the element of water to enable you to peacefully and gently bid farewell to the people, places, or things that once sustained you. Express gratitude for these were essential contributions you received to your healing and growth. But now you've outgrown their energy, and it's time to make room for the new energy that is about to show up for you. Embrace vulnerability, embrace the unknown, say yes. Woohoo! I love it. And so 2 times, since it's a double water, this is 2 times of getting support to release what can no longer serve you. So stay tuned for these distractions and be on alert. That fear of loss, yeah, that one can really, really stop us. And the fear of the unknown, again, fear in general can stop us. But rather than giving into the fear, rather than giving the power over to the fear, just use it. Just use it to say, wow, what I'm being called to and what I'm having to release, it's so important. It's so big. And that's why I'm feeling the way I do. It's just like great performers before they go on stage. There's a story about Henry Fonda, a great actor. And every night before he went on stage, he threw up. And he always gave a stellar performance because he was that kind of a professional. But even he, had that fear show up. So we can recognize it, accept it, but we don't have to give into it. We don't have to let it stop us from doing what it is we're being called to do. Now, also in the water week, double water week, needing to know or explain outcomes that have yet to be lived. Yeah. Stay in the mystery of things, folks. Stay in the mystery, because as soon as you try to make them up, you're really giving yourself barriers to what it is that is needing to happen. Yeah. And last but not least, holding on out of false obligation and false guilt. Again, something that is very easy for us to do, to take on. But in the end, it's not helping us or anybody at all. So, Water Week, really, really important. Definitely get supports that you need for the loss. I think this is grieving also that will be going on as we come to terms with having to let go of some things or some people or some places. But know that, again, you're opening up for what it is that you now really need. Yeah. And that's a great blessing in that. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump forward to Sunday, June 18th, and we step into the Nature Week. And the opportunity, it's all about welcoming the change. Yes. So after you have connected with purpose and you say yes to it and you release what can no longer support you, yes, you are now going to be experiencing the change. So be courageous. Open the door fully to the new transformative challenges and learnings which the universe is providing in answer to and in support of your prayers, intentions, goals, and annual commitments. Receive the power of love and the supportive and playful energy of the nature element to experience the more of who you are. Yes, I can't emphasize this enough, folks. The change is here. It's time to be the change, to welcome the change. Yes, yes, yes. So here are the distractions from doing that. Addictive behaviors in whatever form they take, drugs and alcohol, indiscriminate sexual activity, overworking, over shopping, overuse of Facebook and other social media tools and apparatus. All of that are distractions. They're distractions to us really putting our focus and our energy and our time into being the change. So just remember that. And of course, if you do have an addictive behavior that you are dealing with, this could be a time when you get to really open up and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this monkey off my back. I'm ready to let go of having this be my God. I'm ready to move out of this because this is not who I am and not how I want to be living my life. So, along with this is being judgmental of yourself and others. Yeah. And I talked about that in my Wisdom Walk video this week as being one of the 3 daily practices that we can do to actually be the change and become the evolved human. We have to let go of judgment. Yeah. And then taking yourself, other people, or things too seriously, meaning, we give them power that they really don't have over whether or not we are happy, joyous, liberated. Yeah. So stay mindful of all that. And during that Nature Week, please, please welcome the change. Go with it. Yeah, absolutely. And then last but not least, Sunday, June 25th is going to be our Earth Week. Here is our landing place, folks. And it is about opening up to receive. The opportunity is to receive support. You are worthy. Embrace the power of self-love and honor the energetic of the earth element as you open yourself to receive what you need in order to be fulfilled, nurtured, appreciated, and loved. Be self-full. This is cosmic reciprocity for all that you have done to support others. You deserve it. Ask and you shall receive. Yes, how wonderful. Opening up to that. So here are the distractions that would shut us down to that beautiful posture of receiving. Yeah, that fear of hearing no. My computer battery is dying on me, and I am considering replacing it. But I also realize that, it may be time to open up to getting a new computer. And I don't have enough financial stretch right now to do that. And so I had to open up to asking someone if they would cover the cost for me if it came down to that. And of course, they said yes. And I have gotten better asking for support, but I know that at first it really is hard because we're thinking we don't deserve it. But I tell you, if you don't make that attempt to ask for the support you need, and if you're still afraid of hearing the no, you'll never get to hear the yes. So this is where the courage comes in. Also, that fear of being a burden. And that's really about judging yourself that somebody is judging you. Yeah, again, all of us are going to be at points in our life where we need some help. So, yeah, it's okay to ask for help. You're not a burden. And last but not least is the fear of being judged as weak or as a failure. Yeah, again, that shame, blame, guilt. I shouldn't be in this situation. I ought to, fill in the blank. But, none of that none of that's going to change your situation. Let yourself get the help that you need. That's the most important thing to do. Yeah. So, there you have it for our month of June with the elemental wisdom that I said is going to take us through this real cycle of being the change. Yeah. So I'll be interested to see what your experience is like. So leave me some comments below my YouTube or on my Facebook page or Facebook community, Wisdom Walk community on Facebook. Now, I want to share with you and remind you that every month we have an Earth Day, and this month it's Thursday, June the 22nd. And this is important. We all need to stay very conscious of the fact that we can, on an individual basis as well as collectively, take on doing things to help make sure that we are taking care of the Earth. Go to their website, www.earthday.org. And you'll find things like the Canopy Project, where you can support tree planting. You can sign a petition regarding fashion for the earth, meaning how much waste we do in terms of clothing and other materials related to fashion. And so these are just some ways that you can help to make sure that this planet is habitable for the 7th generation that comes after us. Yeah. Happy Earth Month. Happy Earth Day. And then I want to share with you a promotion for my friend and colleague, Michael Demond of We Merge Media, who is doing this wonderful boot camp, which I'm going to do too, for the use of constant contact, learning how to really use that. He's calling it an email evolution boot camp. And it's designed to really help you be able to generate and build profitable relationships with your target audience. Now, I've been using Constant Contact for years, but I am going to do this boot camp. It's about 2 hours a day during the week of June 26th through June the 30th. And Michael will be not only presenting information, but he'll be coaching. He'll be giving you feedback and guidance. So if you're already using it like me, it will be valuable because he'll have some information that you might not easily get access to. Also, and as you can see here, what each day's content will be, it's very easy to register. It's only $49. There will be a recording of each day so that you can get access to the replay. And to register, you can go to this website that Imani Ray, who works with him at We Merge Media, is hosting. And it's content coach at wemergemedia.com. And you'll be able to get access to the registration information there. And again, if you are even thinking about starting up something where you want to engage with audience, learning about Constant Contact, if you don't know it already, can be really, really helpful. I find it really, really helpful for what I do to get out my videos and live streams every month. So, all righty. So thank you again for listening. May this information be of service to you. I'll be looking to do another astrology live stream. I will be also doing the second part of my Wisdom Walk talk, and that'll be the week of the 18th, on Sunday the 18th. Yeah. And I just got a little shout out from Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Peace and many, many blessings to you, my dear. Yes. And so be well, be safe, everyone. Take good care of yourselves during this incredible month of becoming the change, evolving ourselves as human. And I look forward to sending more information for self mastery to you again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Bye bye.